This place is like a medieval Dungeons and Dragons, Game of Thrones, fantasy fairy tale. Welcome to Medina, Malta. Hi, I'm Morgan.
I'm Harrison.
This is Morgan Please. We are a budget travel channel, and today we are, of course, in Malta.
You hit the poor microphone.
Okay, we'll do it again. Hi, I'm Morgan.
I'm Harrison.
This is Morgan Please. We are a budget travel channel. Today we are in Malta, specifically Medina.
Medina is this really old town. It's around 4,000 years old. It's really tiny. It's less than 1 kilometer in size. And it's called the Silent City as a nickname. The reason it's called that is because it used to be Malta's capital city. And then it eventually, over time, was not. And it's now pretty much a ghost town. There's only like less than 300 residents. And it's this cute little, beautiful stones.
Walled in Game of Thrones, literally King's Landing city. It's gorgeous. I don't know, can you call it a city? It's so tiny.
Yeah.
We're really excited to be here today because it is like one of the most fairy tale places you can go in Malta. By the way, if you're new to our channel, we do house sitting. That's how we can afford to travel the world on a budget, because we house sit. So we have a little puppy we're taking care of at our house sit right now in Malta. So we have kind of a time limit. We want to see what we can of this beautiful place before we gotta go home, watch the puppy. We really want to encourage people like us who don't have a lot of money, who don't have a rich family, who never thought that they could travel, that you can do it. You can absolutely do it. And part of that is being very transparent with what we spend. So we have kind of a ticker on the screen when we buy things.
To show you guys exactly how that works, between last vlog and this one, we spent money on some things that we just didn't include in any vlog. So bought 3 Pastizzis. Morgan bought some Starburst candy, a PostCard, some pasta sauce, can of Monster. I also had to pay a Netflix subscription, and we paid groceries as well. So between last vlog and this one, we spent $69.72. So we add that to the Malta total, so we get $882.33 so far spent in Malta.
Just so it makes it easier for you to kind of see what it would be like if you were going to travel. And yeah.
That's enough talking, Morgan. Can we go see the town now?
Okay, let's go see. Let's go see.
God.
So if you watched any of our Croatia videos, you know that we love Game of Thrones. We love Game of Thrones locations. And Game of Thrones was filmed here in Malta for the first season for King's Landing. And we're here on the gate to King's Landing. It's right behind me. It's filmed right here. So Catelyn Stark came in here to King's Landing secretly. This is the first thing you'll see on the way to Medina. It is the gate to Medina. So I can't miss it. And yeah, I'm just really excited. Let's go ahead and actually check it out. Being in Medina is kind of like being on a movie set. I mean, it was a Game of Thrones set, but it's like a closed off city. It's so small. There's like less than 300 residents, and it's like so pristine, clean, and I guess touristy, but there's not too many people here. I love it. It's so pretty. This is a great example of Instagram versus reality. They're building something right behind this beautiful spot.
So this is St. Paul's Cathedral. It's the biggest building and probably the biggest attraction here in Medina. It's just massive building with this beautiful architecture. And on the inside, it also has beautiful artwork as well. Unfortunately for us, it costs money to get in, and us being budget travelers, we can't really afford it. And this would be a good segue to talk about Patreon.
Thank you to our sponsors. We are currently sponsored by Patreon.
Thank you for all our lovely patrons on Patreon. You support the channel, you help us to bring you better videos, and you get all sorts of cool rewards. Can you believe we have 1 million patrons on Patreon? Thank you guys. Yeah! Just kidding, we have 0 patrons. So this is sort of an ad. We have a Patreon and it would be amazing if you could please consider supporting the channel.
It's super important that we have patrons because a lot of the times we can't afford to go into places because we just don't have the money. All right, we're gonna stop torturing you, buddy, and let you go, okay? All right, okay. Having patrons directly funds our videos and makes better videos for you guys.
If you're familiar with our videos, you know that there's lots of things that we cannot do because we just literally can't afford it. We are super budget travelers and we're not making any money doing this. We completely quit our jobs to travel and make videos.
Even being partnered with YouTube, we're basically making pennies a day for what we do, and our videos take a super long time to make, roughly around 60 to 80 hours of video. So that's all work that we're not getting paid for.
So it's not just a one-way street. Of course, your funds directly help make better videos. You get to see more things around the world, but you also get rewards. We have lots of secret videos on our Patreon. You'd get a physical postcard every month from wherever we are with a little handwritten note.
A love letter, if you will, among other things. So if you guys go and check out that Patreon, you can see what that is all about and help the channel as well. You can donate as little as you want. Even $1 will bring us a far way. So please, if you have the want to support us, that is how you do it.
That would get us 3 Pastizzis. 2.5 Pastizzis.
2.5 Pastizzis.
Please consider becoming a patron and help us continue to show you the world through the eyes of budget travelers and people who never thought they'd be able to even travel. We're not like Jay Alvarez. We're not these huge YouTubers with sponsors and with lots of money. We're doing this just with what little we have and just trying to live our dream, even though, yeah, it's tough. So it'd be really, really great if you can consider helping us. Thank you.
As Morgan has informed me, this is the Instagram famous Blue Door Medina. If you want a picture here, as you can see, tons of people are trying to get pictures here, so you should come early. Very important for you Instagrammers.
So at some point in history, Malta was taken over by like knights, like European English knights. I'm not 100% sure my Maltese history, but there was knights here at some point. So in the city of Mdina, there's lots of like knight stuff. So there's like all sorts of like gift shops and knight stuff and like swords and shows and things happening. So it has kind of like that touristy medieval thing going on a little bit. So I feel like things in Mdina are kind of expensive. It is a very touristy place, so I would recommend eating in the town of Rabat. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's just like right outside Mdina.
I disagree with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do disagree.
Why?
Because I bought a bottle of water. It was €1. €1 is not bad. We're looking at restaurant prices because Morgan really wants some kind of like hummus wrap. We didn't go for it because it's too expensive for us, but outside of our terms, for normal people, like $9.50 for a meal going out to eat.
Yeah, but it's so small, and that's just like veggies. It's not like the veg. Okay, the veggie burger that we saw
Was $12.50.
Euro.
Yes, that's right.
Without
Euro.
fries.
But you think about the world of people who go out to eat. That's really not terrible.
Okay, so but for anybody on a remote budget,
Yeah,
well, I guess so.
anybody who's on a budget like us.
If you're a normal human who doesn't travel for a long time and can afford whatever you want, then it's like no big deal.
Right, exactly.
But for us, it's like
yeah, that's a bit much. But
that's way too much.
And the way the world works, it's really not that bad.
But I would still recommend eating outside of it because you could probably get a better deal in the neighboring town. You know.
That's very true. Yes.
We're getting something.
So we just reached the wall of Medina. As you can see, it's beautiful. There's lots of chirping birds, and it's very, very hot. Igor, we're on the wall, but it's not cold this time. It's so hot.
It's so hot.
Seriously though, the views from the walls of Medina are amazing. It's like rolling hills. You can see the city over there and the ocean all the way over there. Which I wish we could dive in because it's, look at this sheen on it. No offense, sorry.
Well, somebody only got 3 hours of sleep last night because I walked 2 hours to get here.
Did we talk about that yet? Maybe we should explain how we got here in the morning we had.
So me and Morgan took 2 different routes to get here. Morgan took the bus and I ended up walking here super early in the morning. I left at 3 o'clock in the morning and I got here at around 4:30. And that's because I used my drone, and I hate using my drone when people are out and about because it's obviously disruptive to people and people are freaked out by it. So I just do it out of everyone's way as possible as I can, so that's why I got up super early. Morgan took the bus, but she's such a bum. She got up late because my alarm didn't go off.
I'm getting in here. So my alarm didn't go off because my phone cord is broken and it went in and out of there, charging and not charging, charging, not charging, and it shut off and my alarm didn't go off. And you're not telling them why that I didn't go with you walking. I wanted to go and he told me not to. You know why? Because I was taking care of the dog and staying with him for a little longer so that we could stay here a little longer.
I never said you shouldn't have taken the bus. I said you should have taken the bus on time.
I'm just making it clear
About how much of a bum you are.
But anyway, yeah, Harrison walked like an hour and a half to get here at 3 a.m. Got maybe an hour of sleep at most, and it's like 90 degrees. We really need some food.
Let's just sleep right here on the stairs. No one's gonna care. Wake me up tomorrow. Wow, this is very, oh geez, very comfy. So what'd you say about restaurants not being affordable or something?
All right, so we did find a good restaurant here. It's called, I mean, we haven't eaten yet, so I'm not sure, but it's called Rose Marino.
Ooh, sounds really fancy and expensive if you ask me.
We got some sandwiches and some smoothies. We'll see if they're good and how big they are, but they're kind of cheap. The sandwiches are only €3, so that's really good. So
And the smoothies are €4 each, so
we'll see if they're like this tiny.
that's €14 we're spending.
I didn't think about it like that.
Oh no.
Honestly, usually I don't eat very good when we're traveling abroad because, like, if we were here on a normal day, I would just get like chips and like sour gummy worms. But I've been eating that the last like week, and like I can't anymore. Like I need something actually real. We are house sitting, so we have smoothies being made.
Yeah.
We do have like a kitchen and stuff because we're house sitting, but we're out. You know, like what are we not going to eat for however long until we get back, and then we have to eat. So we have to buy something, and it's really hot, and like I have to eat, and I feel guilty about spending this money.
We need a little break. You know, we can't just keep crunching forever on free pasta and croutons. We're justified, right?
So far, so good on the size.
How's it taste? Is it? Wait, that was a delay.
No, I don't know. I was trying to be dramatic. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah?
Dude, so good.
So the bill came up to 14. This feels really dirty as Americans, but we're leaving 15.
That's what our house of host told us.
Right, €1. He said it's more than enough, which feels obviously as Americans very like I'm an asshole. Like, I don't know.
Especially as a server.
No, exactly.
We cannot recommend this place enough. It was awesome. The atmosphere was great. The food was great. It's cheap. It's a nice little oasis in the hot city of Mdina. So we definitely recommend you come here to Rose Marino.
It was very quick too. Everything was out within like 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So we have about 45 minutes to kill before our bus get here. So we're going to the nearby town of Rabat. I don't know how to say it, but we're in Rabbit. I'm just gonna stop. We're just checking it out and killing time, and it's really pretty. So you can kind of see behind me, there's all sorts of beautiful banners and decorations in Rabat. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm not 100% sure if this is exactly the reason why, but our house sitting hosts were telling us that in Malta in the summer, every weekend there is celebrations and festas and feasts for like the patron saints of all the individual towns, and they get really competitive and have big celebrations and parties and food and banners and lights. We saw these same exact like red banners in Valletta the other day, and then they were taken down, and now they're here. So I wonder if it's like Rabat's celebration this weekend. I'm not sure. We really do want to capture one of these festas, these feasts. We're hoping we can get that if we're near one. We are going to a different island tomorrow, so hopefully we will be able to get to one. If you're coming to Malta in the summer, try to come in a place where they're having a festa so you can enjoy that, and hopefully we get to. Fingers crossed. By the way, everything right now in Rabat is closed because it's midday, and it's one of those European countries that closes around midday to like enjoy their life and have a little siesta. So we're on the bus heading back to our house, which is near Valletta. We are done with our day in Medina and our little sneak peek of Rabat. What did you think of Mdina?
It was hot. It was really good. I liked it. It was a nice little quaint city. Very beautiful. Very Game of Thronesy.
If you're a normal person and you don't film, you can go through Medina really quickly. Like you can be down there in like an hour or two at most.
Yeah.
There's not too much to do.
With us filming everything, like it takes us
Hours.
no exaggeration, like 5 times longer because we have to look at every little detail and all that, which is nice for us.
And try to make a story. Yeah, we
Right.
enjoy it.
Right.
I guess if you're doing like Instagram pictures, it'll take you a while because there's lots of places. I bring a change of clothes because there's like so many places you'll want to have on your Instagram. It's definitely worth a visit. We're really loving Malta. We're excited to go to Gozo tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya. Morgan annoys me. That's what this is going to be about. Morgan is so annoying. She's so peculiar with everything that we film.
Peculiar? You mean particular?
See what I mean? You see what I mean?